Hello, my name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, July 12th, 2020. It has been a very busy weekend and so I'm rather late with this episode of the coffee break. But that's alright. That's fine because, the weekend was great. The weekend was full of events, which is just fantastic. So many things to experience, to... Ooh, 2 creepers. I hope this is not foreshadowing for this episode. I think let's do this and that and goodbye. Bye, creeper guy. Where is the... Aha, down there. Down there are the remains of this creeper. So yeah, let's start this episode. And as I said, it was a nice weekend. It was a very great weekend. But yeah, with all those great events, it was also a very packed and tightly packed weekend. So that's cool. That's really nice. Today I will continue with the museum. I know that's not a huge surprise. That's basically what you expect me to do, I guess. I hope. So let's just get over to the building site and check what the furnace is doing, because I started to produce some stone. And then I guess we have to travel over to the mine and get more building materials for the roof. And I think once we have finished the roof, more or less the main part of the museum has been finished. Then of course I need to produce lots of glass. This will be also a chore to get all the glass. And right, I need to finish the basement of the museum. But the main part of the museum might be finished, which is good. Of course I have to decide what kind of color I like to use for the glass paints. So hey, got some stones here. Let's make sure that... Alright, thank you. That this thing will not stop producing some smooth stone. So this is nice. I can store the gunpowder here. The spider I not. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Alright, horse. Let's get over to the mine, that we can get more building materials. And yeah, so things are rather busy. Not only the week is busy, but also my weekend. And this is great. This is super cool. Well, it's not so cool for the weeks, for the weekdays, because it's a little bit too much with this grant proposal, or with the 2 grant proposals I'm currently involved in. This is getting a little bit out of hand. I slowly start to lose overview of all the Zoom calls I have to do. And yeah, this is a little bit stressful. So it's once again a phase with lots of work, and there's not much time left after work for doing other things, like going cycling or even recording some videos for YouTube, or joining the Sebbi and Friends server. This is really a thing I would like to do more of. I really miss being there, and I would really like to finally record what I have done on the Sebbi and Friends server to show you my new base, my new home. But yeah, this I don't know when. I don't know when. And this is a little bit of a thing where I once again started to think about, well, ooh, some leftover stones. So that's nice. Well, it's cool that I'm involved in this, and it's very interesting. It's something new. Well, it's also to some degree a little bit complicated and annoying, because I also have to organize and coordinate the partners or the potential partners from the industry, and they are difficult. They are very difficult. So it's challenging. It's interesting. It's a new challenge. So this part is fine. This part is okay. It's interesting. It's something new. I'm happy that I can do those things. But on the other hand, it's so much work that, yeah, as I said, I would like to do some, well, not, at least not work so many more hours per day, so that I could have also some more spare time or so. And sure, I know there are often phases, and in some phases there's lots of work, in other phases there's not so much work, and in the end it will balance itself out. And yeah, to some degree I'm completely okay with that. But I already discussed this with a friend. It feels weird to say, all right, just 3 more weeks. We have to submit the grant proposal by July 29th. So by now it's less than 3 weeks. Yeah, sure, the end is in sight, but then I think about, well, this means 3 weeks. 3 weeks of my life go into this grant proposal, which on the one hand is completely fine and yeah, nice. But on the other hand, I think, that's 3 weeks. And I just say, hey, just hang on. Just hang on 3 more weeks and you're done. And on the other hand, hey, that's 3 weeks of my life. So lots of things can be experienced within 3 weeks. And this makes it maybe a little bit complicated or so, but yeah, so there's that. And with those busy weeks, there often are things left for the weekend. Not that I have done many things this weekend that were left over from the week. I would have enjoyed to record more videos, or to make up some of the things I would have enjoyed to do over the course of the week after work. But yeah, there were other things. So so much about my pig. Well, it's getting nighttime soon anyway, so I think we can return to the museum. Maybe place some of the blocks until it's really nighttime and we can go to bed. At the beginning of this month, a very good friend had her birthday, and so she invited us to her place for some barbecue, which was super cool. So this was basically the first half, or well, this was the second half of my Saturday. The first half I managed to get in my long run. Saturday really has become my long run day, which means just enjoying, just spending lots of time on my legs, and yeah, cover some nice distance. This is really cool, really enjoyable. I really enjoyed this because this time I basically climbed up the mountain right next to my place, And up there is a forest, so I did a huge loop in the forest, which was really nice. So I really enjoyed this to have a full loop and not just, well, it was a full loop because often I do have some parts that overlap or so, especially when I like to come back. But this was not the case for this run, so this was really cool. And yeah, the afternoon and evening was this barbecue, which was really nice. I met up with her a little bit earlier because we wanted to use the opportunity of doing barbecue for trying out some of those vegetarian barbecue things, because often it's rather difficult when you think about barbecue. You always think about, hey, let's put on a huge and delicious steak on the grill, or let's have some sausages or something like this on the grill. But yeah, since I like to skip meat, this is no longer really a good thing. And so I was really interested in this, and since she is also a vegetarian, we just wanted to use this opportunity, and it was quite interesting. We got some cheese you can grill, which is nice, and also some, well, not chicken nuggets, but vegetarian nuggets. Don't know what they exactly consist of, but they were good as well. So this was cool. I think I need. Hi, I need some andesite. So let's hope that we can also find some andesite in the mine. And yeah, so the barbecue event lasted past midnight or so. So was a nice evening. This morning I had to do a couple of things, phone call with my parents and so on. And yeah, in the afternoon I met with a different friend, and we spent the entire afternoon together. After getting back home, I decided, hey, I'd like to do a quick trip with my road bike. So I did a little bit more than 15 kilometer long trip, just a small trip, just to do some cycling. And yeah, now I'm here. Now I'm recording this very episode. Of course, today was the second race of the current Formula 1 season. I watched the first race, but yeah, this is the second race in a row. So the second weekend, and at least for Germany, for Europe, it's a little bit, at least for me, I find it rather complicated and annoying. The races take place or start at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. on a Sunday. This is in the middle of the day. This is when I like to do some activities. When I like to enjoy the weekend, have a break, be outdoors, meet friends, whatever. But this is when. Why do you put your races at this time? Then you don't have really much time before the race on a day, and you don't have much time after the race, because when the race is over, it's already 5 p.m. or so. So yeah, in this case, as I just said, as I was away and not at home, I missed the second race. I have to look up who won, so I'm. At this point, at the time of recording, I'm still not sure who won the race. And ooh, perfect. There's some andesite. And yeah, this is a little bit problematic. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoy Formula 1. I really enjoy racing and all those things, but this is, yeah, it's it's just the wrong time. It would be so great if they would start early morning so that you can watch a race for breakfast and then enjoy the rest of the day. Or if they would start their races in the early evening or so that you can have dinner with the Formula One race. And I think, I'm not quite sure if they made this decision because of the American audience or so. But even then, if it's because of the American audience, then 3 p.m. would be like, yeah, you have your morning, your breakfast races or so, I guess. But wouldn't it be also okay if we could, at least for Europe, change a little bit the pace of, hey, let's have a race in the afternoon for Europe? And since we do have this long sunlight right now, it wouldn't be so much of a problem to start the race in the evening for Europe, and which would be then in the afternoon for the States. I mean, wouldn't be this a good compromise? That everyone can have some races that are perfect for having the rest of the day, and because I just find it a little bit like a waste of time. It could be great weather outdoors and you're sitting indoors watching a race. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe we will have some races either in America or in Asia. No matter where, both locations would be good for my taste, I would say, because the Asian races would be in the morning, whereas the races from America would be in the evening. So yeah, this would be nice. I'm not quite sure. I have absolutely no clue about the Corona schedule of Formula One, so to say. I think that's enough stone for now. So have to look this up as well. And yeah, so this concludes a very, very nice weekend. Was really a great weekend. So many great things. And yeah, tomorrow we will resume with the craziness. We will resume with the craziness of working on those proposals. Hopefully I can in the evening after work get some recording done, and also join the Sebbi and Friends server. This would be super cool. I would like to play again, and not only play again, but also to record what I have done so far. And I also like to showcase what Leon has done. Leon has been very busy and he did a lot of great things, which are super cool. And I really have the urge to showcase it, but I don't know how, when. I guess I'm doing too many things. This could be also a problem. So, yeah, here we are. I do have one question left from Matthew, but I think, considering the length of this episode already, I will save it for a future episode, maybe next episode or so. I just like to invite you to, submit your very own question. If you do have a question, please let me know, because, hi horse, that's really what makes the series interactive. When you ask some questions, I can do my very best to answer your questions. That's always super cool. Alright, let's stone bricks. We do have some time left, so maybe I can throw down some of those stones up there before we do have to get back. I really like this. So this perspective looks super cool. Of course, up here this looks still a little bit weird because it's not finished yet. But yeah, I just have to throw down some more stones here and there, and we will hopefully have a very good, interesting mixture that does not look really organized or anything, but more complicated, more wild, more not tamed. Something like that. Something like that. That would be cool. So yeah, there's that. I think I had something in mind I wanted to discuss, or I wanted to talk about, but I just can't. Oh, this was wrong, but I just can't remember it. This is also a thing when so many things are going on, and at some point you just start to forget things. Yeah, I don't know. It completely escaped my memory, unfortunately. But the good thing is we are already at the end of this episode, so yeah, I think I have to return anyway. It start to look interesting. It start to look interesting with all those different colors, stone types. This is cool, but we are still far from being finished. So let's return to the tower, and yeah, maybe on the way back I will remember what I wanted to talk about, what I wanted to discuss. Huh. Yeah, don't know. Well, there's... Okay, this is bad. There's Ow. Oh no, not those guys. Can you please stop shooting my poor horse? Oh no, creeper. Ooh. This is getting a little bit out of hand. Nope. Yeah, come on, horse, calm down. Oh dear. So many things, so many attacks. Hope we can go to bed. Hope not too many have spawned up there. This would be bad. Well, I see the black sheep up there. Let's just make sure that we're not running into a creeper. As I said, maybe the two creepers at the start of the episode were some foreshadowing. Would be bad. We're almost there. Come on, horse. You're nearly done. You're nearly safe. Okay. Don't see something bad so far. That's good. No, horse. Stay here. Alright. Let's close the gates and get indoors. Alright, so we are safe. Let's have a quick fish for supper and start to melt the iron ore. Alright, let's call this an episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will be joining me next time when I answer Matthew's question, when I potentially ask your question you have submitted after watching this episode. And yeah, hopefully I also see the Sebbi and Friends server again. In this case, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, my name is Sebbi. See you!